Hello my private niggas, and before we get into the video, like I said, like in every video, if you haven't followed me, you gotta go ahead and follow me on that Twitter, on that social media status. I'll be on there. That's how you interact with me. Join my Discord if you haven't joined my Discord. You can interact with me even there as well, and hit that subscription button if you haven't hit that subscription button yet. We're gonna jump into this video. So today we're talking about Frieza. Now, the thing about Frieza is the ending of Dragon Ball Super set up so many different routes. You wanna know why? Because all the universes got brought back. The entire multiverse got recovered, you know, um, revived because of 17's final wish. His only wish for everybody to come back to life. So this brought into a couple different routes. Frieza. What will Frieza do? That's what we're gonna focus on. Frieza is very powerful now. Now that Frieza is so powerful that he's equivalent to a Super Saiyan Blue Goku, pre-Zenkai. Pre-Zenkai, before he got all the Zenkai boosts, he was already stronger. If you want to be honest, he was already showing power on par, and maybe even it's arguable, debatable if he was stronger than Base Turbo, but Base Turbo is stronger than full power Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and is in the Kaioken tier ranges, where Frieza is in that tier of range as well. So this leaves a question. Since Frieza and his armor got revived, somehow we don't know how his armor got revived, like, where they're like scurried off in the universe or something, because we were under the impression, because Beerus said that the armor was destroyed along with Frieza. There was nobody left, so, that leaves the impression we don't know how they came back, so probably think about some, didn't go off to fight, or some survived, you know, some scavengers, things like that. But regardless, Frieza is back. He's has never been even better. He's stronger. He's the tyrant. And what will he do now? Well, my thing is Frieza could go and spread his army not just throughout the universe 7. He could probably will spread it out throughout other universes now, because he knows that there's a bigger universe. He knows there's a multiverse, like there's multiple universes. So he will probably most likely try to spread his army to other universes. Not only that, what is that of Frost? Frost might want revenge on Frieza, and there could be a whole scenario and a scene in that case where a Frost vengeance versus Frieza. But I think Frieza would dominate Frost, of course. Frost probably coming in like some type of an assassin, trying to kill off everybody, Frieza's henchmen, to get at Frieza. But I think Frieza ain't gonna play with Frost. I think Frieza gonna go ahead and just kill him, erase him right then and there from that plane of existence. So I don't think that's what Frost wants. But let's talk about Frieza going and taking over Universe 9. Now, the reason why I say this is because Rogue was already kind of, skeptical on Seadra being able to erase Frieza. So Frieza showed that he was able to restrain a small portion of Seadra's energy when Frieza was just getting warmed up. He was just getting alive. So now that he knows how his body feels, he's flesh and blood now. He knows what that power it feels like. In the tournament, he reminiscent on that the same power, and he was like, what, one hand, no effort would just do, because this is nothing to me. So he's basically implying that that little effort, he could, that little bit of energy would be, equivalent to his little bit of energy of one hand. So it's more like, where is Frieza's power at now? Where his full power at? It was already questionable if if Seadra could erase him anyway. My thing is, he could go to Universe 9. He could start spreading out. He could actually even start training to become the next god of destruction of that said universe. Getting where I'm going with this. So if he could be the next star, he could actually recruit the Trio de Danger into his army, because he's way stronger than me. He can dominate and conquer all over Universe 9 because they're weak in that universe. Nobody is strong, and for Frieza, that would be good for him to go over there and conquer that. He possibly could even go to Universe 10 and conquer Universe 10 and be up under Rush, try to become the next god of destruction there. Regardless, Frieza has options. He can become a multiversal army. He can have a multiversal army, an army throughout the multiverse. And if he becomes a tyrant of multiple universes and not just Universe 7, because let's be honest, he's not gonna ever be able to do so in Universe 7, because you got Goku, you got Vegeta, you got Gohan, you got 17 now. It's too many adversities. You got Beerus who ain't gonna play with him. There's too many powers there. He's not gonna go to Universe 11 because you got Jiren, Vermont probably gonna race his ass. You got Dispo, you got Topo. You got too many adversities. In that universe. So he's going to go to a universe he could probably take over. He could go to Universe 4. He can go to Universe 10. He can go to Universe 9. That's 3. That's 3 right there. I wouldn't say for him to go to Universe 6 because you got people like Hit and possibly, the Saiyans. You got Caulifla and you got Kale. And if they fuse, that's too much for Frieza. That's done. But, there's no way. I just don't see him going to Universe 6. But you got those 3 universes. If he dominates in those 3 universes and he has his little quarter that he has in Universe 7, Frieza would be a triple versal threat. Because he would have an army. He have plenty of you have an army in 3 different universes and with a corner of another universe. Frieza will have resources like no other. He will have access to a lot of things like no other, because nobody can mess with him in that of the mortal plane. And we know that because Universe 4 brought all their strongest. Matter of fact, he can go to Universe 2 and even conquer. That would add 4 universes because nobody on Universe 2 is even on his level. Not even the top strongest. This when you actually think about it and sit here, there's nobody that can actually really just mess with Frieza except if you're in Universe 6, if you're in Universe 11, or if you're in Universe 7. We don't know about the other universes, the exempt universes. We won't go that far, but every other universe he could dominate. And he could be the tyrant and ruler of those universes. He would be a real threat. This would make Frieza a real threat. So tell me your thoughts down below. What do you think? What else do you think Frieza could do? What all could Frieza do? Would Frieza be a real threat if he actually spread out his army? Or, will Frieza just stay within Universe 7? I think Frieza, what they should do with his story is spread his army throughout other universes. Starting with Universe 9, going to Universe 4, 10, and then 2. He could actually do some damage. He could be a real threat. He could actually be seen as a real threat. Tell me your thoughts down below, guys. And this was just a little discussion video on Frieza by himself. What can he do? What is he planning to do? Tell me your thoughts. Subscribe down below. I'll see you powerful niggas later. Peace.